Today in this session, let us discuss the disorders of muscular and skeletal system. The first disorder is myasthenia gravis, that is autoimmune disorder. This one is autoimmune disorder. What is autoimmune disorder? Generally, the antibodies produced in the body start attacking its own cells of the body. Generally, the antibodies will recognize the foreign bodies and they will attack the foreign bodies. But here what happens? This is autoimmunity. That means the disorder related with autoimmunity means the antibodies recognize their own body cells as foreign material and act against it. They attack the acetylcholine receptors present on sarcolemma, which is the membrane of the muscle fiber. So acetylcholine could not bind to its receptor because the receptors are being spoiled, are being destroyed. So it could not initiate nerve transmission. The transmission of nerve impulse will not take place. So what happens? Skeletal muscles become weak and they become paralyzed. So this condition of recognizing the own body cells by the antibodies, it is called myasthenia gravis, which is autoimmune disorder. Coming to the another disorder, that is muscular dystrophy. This is genetic disorder. Here the protein dystrophin is not formed. That is a large protein that binds actin filaments to sarcolemma. Dystrophin is a large protein which is essential for muscle contraction. It helps to transmit tension from sarcolemma to tendon. Okay. So that will not be formed in muscular dystrophy. That is very easy to remember because muscular dystrophy is due to dystrophin. It is due to dystrophin. Now coming to tetany. What is tetany? Tetany is the rapid spasm. Rapid spasm means wild contraction or no contraction or irregular contraction of muscle due to less calcium ions in the body fluid. That is due to less calcium ions in the body fluid. That condition is resulted. The muscle shows wild contractions or irregular contractions or no contractions. Next, arthritis. That is nothing but inflammation of the joints where pain, swelling, redness and heat occurs in the joints, in our joints. Gout means it is a type of arthritis where inflammation of joints occur and uric acid crystals will be deposited in the synovial joints, which results in the inflammation. Here uric acid crystals will be deposited. Deposition of the uric acid crystals where in the synovial joints. Because of that inflammation occurs. That is called gout. And coming to osteoporosis, it is a skeletal disorder where bone loses its minerals and fibers. So bone mass will be decreased. That is called osteoporosis. That is age-related disorder also. Because the imbalance of hormones will occur as the age progresses, and next calcium, that is due to the levels of the calcitonin and the parathormone, and also due to calcium and also due to vitamin D deficiency. So there will be decrease in the sexual hormones, especially in females due to estrogen levels, lower levels of estrogen. They will be more prone to fractures. In women during menopause, after menopause, post-menopausal change occurs, estrogen levels become less. So the bones will become weak. So they will be more prone for fractures. Coming to rheumatoid arthritis, the inflammation of synovial membrane, if untreated, synovial fluid increases. If untreated, this synovial membrane inflammation, what happens? Synovial fluid increases. It exerts pressure that causes pain. The membrane secretes granules causing erosion. The fibrous tissue attached to the bone that gets ossified and it makes the joint immovable. Here, heat treatment and physiotherapy will be recommended. And next, in severe cases, the replacement of joints will take place. The replacement of joints will be done because of the damage of the joint. Coming to osteoarthritis, degeneration of articular cartilage. Their hyaline cartilage will be there at the ends of the bones. Here what happens? Proliferation of new bones occur, and that becomes the degenerative joint because of the degeneration of the cartilage. So the affected joints generally are spine, backbone, knees and hands. Osteomalacia and rickets. Rickets is due to vitamin D deficiency in children during childhood and due to adulthood. In the adulthood, osteomalacia, that is due to vitamin D deficiency. Here the bones have insufficient calcium and phosphorus. The cause of kidney disease may be vitamin D deficiency or inherited effect. Coming to dislocation, displacement of the articular surfaces of the joint. It involves damage to the ligaments. Ligament is nothing but the fibers which connect from bone to bone. Tendon from muscle to bone. So here the ligament will be damaged around the joint. It may occur due to falls or blows. It occurs in thumb, fingers, knees, shoulders, etc. And here the swelling, pain and are the symptoms, and loss of movement or motion occurs due to dislocation. Coming to sprains and strains, twisting without dislocating it. No dislocation but twisting occurs. An injury causes damage to the ligaments, tendons also, muscle to bone fibers, and muscles also, and blood vessels and nerves are involved. So here painful joint occurs due to that twisting and requires immobilization. That means you have to take rest. You have to take rest during this healing. Okay, next coming to strain. This is less severe than twisting of the joint, sprain, and muscles and tendons are generally affected, and it may be stretched. Muscles and tendons may be stretched and somewhat it will be painful while stretching. That causes minor damage to the tissue of the joint. So this is all about the disorders of the musculoskeletal system. Thanks for watching.